Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we talk about the update that just hit a few days ago on Thursday, December the 10th. And this update did bring a lot of changes. I actually waited a couple days to do an update video on that because a lot of things can happen. You gotta wait for things to settle down. So Town Hall 11 is bursting onto the scene. Grand Warden and Eagle Artillery, the most powerful and strategic additions ever. New troop levels, which right now is level 7 minions, level 3 witches, and I haven't seen anything beyond that. However, in 4 days, 22 hours, we will find that out. And also, defense levels, clan spell donation. Now, why this is significant is you can actually donate a spell. So Town Hall 8s, when they're dragging, you can actually have a poison spell along with your 2 lightnings and earthquake. If you're using 4 earthquakes, you can actually have 3 earthquakes and a couple spells to go with that, because you can donate a 4th spell. So that actually makes it pretty good, because you can actually bring in 2 rage and 4 earthquake, 1 donated to the clan castle. Town Hall 9s and 10s will make a lot of use from haste. You can also get poison from the donations, because haste is obviously a lot less prevalent in our clan. And you can attack through shields. For example, if you have a 12-hour shield, your first attack does 3 hours to the shield. A second attack through the shield is 4 hours, and then after that is 5 hours. Your shield is pretty much gone after that. I think shields go all the way up to 14 or 16 hours now, so you can attack a couple times through. And guard your playtime when shield is down and never get attacked off guard again. So basically, you can guard for 15 minutes, I believe, after you do an attack. And goblins can also hit the town hall as well as the clan castle now, which is pretty fun. So new town hall levels for minion, witch, wizard tower, and more. Right now, those are the main ones that you deal with. And the Eagle Artillery has 2 levels altogether. We're going to show what the level 2 of the Eagle Artillery does. And 300 damage per hit, shockwave damage of 20, loading cost 40,000 elixir, and 4,400 health. A couple other things to take note too is that the traps have a little bit less rearm cost. Like the skeleton traps are still fairly expensive. The bombs are 300 coins, which really didn't matter much anyways. Seeking air mines are down a little bit. They used to be like 15 or 16,000, and those big giant bombs that used to cost a shitload to rearm are now only 3, 4, and 5,000 coins. So that's a welcome change. Now, one change I also noticed is that crossbows take a lot less elixir to load, and more than likely your crossbows are going to run out a lot quicker. So basically, they used to cost 80,000 elixir, and now they only cost 25 elixir to rearm, which means that your crossbows are going to obviously run out a lot quicker. And the Infernos still have the 700 dark elixir cost to upkeep, so that's one thing to note there. And one thing we've also noticed is that it's very hard to actually lose fights now that your town hall is in. So as you see here, we're going to show a replay, and right there is our statue effect. And that aura also works on defending clan castle troops, as well as the barbarian king if he steps in. So as you see, there's some giants off the left-hand side which get distracted by my level 11 cannon and the baby cannon. Now a bunch of hogs just dump in a row on that cannon. So there is the queen firing away at hogs. And a lot of the hogs don't even hit the heal spell. There's some skeleton traps. One of the hogs getting healed up. That hog's down. Now they're attacking the crossbow that's being built, which should be done tomorrow. So a couple giants and a lot of the beginning troops pretty much do nothing. So no loot gain, and basically only taking out some of the defenses on the outside. There's still one cannon, and they'll all go right to it. I have defenses outside of your walls will also dummy the troops to kind of force themselves to go to it, even if there is a better path. As you see, the wall breakers hit a spring trap in the first layer. There's the archer queen to work over stuff in the corner as the barbarian king is hammering away on those giants. The queen is about to get some help here. And now the king and the queen going at it. The king kind of just says, fuck it. Go to my wall and get lured into more stuff. So there is the royal cloak. King goes down, and there is the queen just kind of firing on the skeletons and other crap. So that healer is in big trouble. However, the healer does manage to stay alive, and the queen goes down. Now the barbarian king is out, level 17 barbarian king, and at this point, I believe it's where he sends in some goblins to kind of try and steal some elixir. Now, this was an overnight attack, so there's a little bit in the pump. And now some goblins on the left side as they get shot down. So now some Goblins trying to break through that gold storage as the Hogs did their damage there, taking out a couple of defenders. Now a bunch of archers coming in. So a large bomb set off by one Goblin, that kind of sucks. Now the archer tower is firing away on the Goblins. A couple more wall breakers come in, and they will be able to break that section of wall, so they're able to get at the elixir storage and the gold storage. Now a Tesla comes out, more skeleton death, and now running into the Inferno. Quickly takes out most of the Goblins. So you can see the pretty Town Hall 11 right there, and at this point, I don't think we're able to do much. That healer really just kind of wandering around like nothing. And the Tesla is just zapping away at those archers. Now you have to pretty much completely take out the clan castle in order to actually get loot from it. And now trying to get some gold at the last minute. That mortar pretty much makes short work of most of it. And there you have it. A successful event. 9 goblins left. I believe there's a dragon taking out the archer tower. And a heal spell on the dragon only gets 42% on the base. This base is undefeated. Even against some decent attacks, I think that's the highest percent anybody got. Trying to pretty much loot, and I don't even know if he knew what he was doing there. So as you can see, the defense log is miles long. Your defense wins. So if you're trying for defense wins, and keep in mind, we're going to show a couple screenshots here of how many trophies we actually hit. So there's a screenshot overnight this morning, 917 trophies acquired while sleeping. So a lot of people are going to be pushing to get trophies down because the only way you're going to find dead bases is if you're down at like 1,000, 100,200 trophies. You got to get really low in order to actually find bases that you can either pick off or deal with at Town Hall 10 or 11. And now we have some more screenshots of WoW pretty much gone. So as you can see in the vicinity of about an hour, 241 trophies. And I believe I got all the way up to 3,100 trophies before I said, fuck it, and just lowered my trophies. So again, another 625 offering within a couple hours. It got pretty ridiculous. 143 trophies for that offering. As you see, a lot of stuff there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show a couple things from last war. But first off, we're going to show the defense by HollywoodShono against Kelmec, and you can get a good idea of how the Eagle Artillery works. Now, on this base, I actually chose to go at probably the strongest point of the base. And as you see, there's a lot of sections, and using the Earthquake on the Eagle Artillery is actually a good idea because it does soften it up a little bit. And so it is kind of like a crossbow as far as this thing goes. So there's a Golem, and I think he has no idea where to go. Now, instead of going right at the cannon, the Golem gets lured away because of what we talked about a minute ago. If you have defenses outside of the walls, you're going to pull your Golem away from it. Whereas you really can't do that on the bottom. So if you place like 3 or 4 golems spread out, they're going to go all over the place. And I think actually hitting this base on the bottom is probably better than hitting it from the left. So this is a Town Hall 11. Kelmec was a Town Hall 11 in our last round. There's the Eagle Artillery now firing away first at those golems. And as you see, it does take out a little bit of health damage. Well, the clan castle troops are out. They're going to make short work of all those goals. Now here's the significant part right here. Watch where the Eagle Artillery fires. As you see right here, Reston Pepperonis, all the wizards get obliterated. Pretty much no offense left in the raid other than 30-30 and level 5 hero that pretty much does nothing at this point. It's all the troops gone. You can't heal through the Inferno and you're nothing. That is a lot of damage output. There's no way to stop all that damage because you're basically getting pounded from all angles. The new hero uses the ability there. And it's pretty much a wrap from that point. The Golem goes down and you're just getting pounded from all sides when you try to tackle it. I think that's the worst spot you can go at. But very good defense there by HollywoodShono against a Town Hall 11 last war, getting 34% on that base. So now on the flip side of things, we're going to show the attack from B Money on a Town Hall 11. This is very significant because this is a drag raid. Town Hall 10 hitting a Town Hall 11. And Brian is really good with these dragging with balloons. And with the donation of a spell, having a haste is really good. There you see the Eagle Artillery does kind of pinpoint where it fires at, but it's on all those dragons right there, and it does a little bit of damage there. It's kind of like a shot from an air defense, basically, with these shooters. Large bomb right on the dragon. Here it doesn't seem to really do that much of blue, as there's a bunch of troops. So, like, the more troops you have against the Eagle Artillery, especially if you can get them spread out, the better. Now there's that 46%, the whole outside of the base pretty much dealt with. Single Inferno obviously is dangerous with the dragon. So there's the Eagle Artillery. So he does get the 1 star. Level 30 Archer Queen is gone. And now the heroes come out to get the last 2 percentage points. And obviously the Eagle Artillery will still fire away, so you can see the damage it does on the king. And it launches on, so no matter what you're going to, it's going to do a little bit of damage. So there the Barbarian King is down to about half health. Archer Queen goes down, and you got 58% on the base. And this Eagle Artillery is pretty much going to say goodbye to the king. So a lot of damage from the Eagle Artillery. Now I wanted to show that off, and that's why I also waited on the video, because you have to kind of see what the Eagle Artillery does, and the best way to do that is do that while you're within a clan war. So now a little bit more on the Grand Warden. At level 5, it's 4.5 million elixir to actually upgrade. To start with the pad for the Grand Warden, I believe it's 6 or 6.5 million elixir. First rank is 2.5 million to get to level 2, and then 3 million, 3.5 for rank 4, and then level 5 is 4 million. So it basically goes up 500,000 every rank, and the max level for the Grand Warden is level 20. So at level 20, 58 DPS. At rank 1, he has 50 DPS. Health is 1086. At rank 1, it's 1,000 health. Regeneration time is 30 minutes. So what the Life Aura does, and we just got a distraction there. What the Life Aura does is it increases the maximum health of all of your troops. So for example, a Golem would get 24.4% times, I believe, 5,500 for a max level Golem. And also a 94 hit point increase. Why that's significant is the fact that archers have, I believe, 42 or 44 health. You add 94 with the Grand Crusader, and that'll actually allow people to barge, even though it's probably really difficult given that everybody has the town halls inside. Now, one thing to take note too, and a lot of reasons why people are lower in trophies, when you're searching for bases, you're going to see a lot of people with their town halls inside the walls. And it makes it extremely difficult to find bases unless you go white. Now, what a lot of people did early on is you actually just basically hit any base that had their town hall out. Now, we're going to show off the second HollywoodShono account, and this is very important because I haven't really changed this base yet. As you see, still kind of down in trophies. But basically what they would do at this base is that they would hit the town hall. Now, there's some loot, obviously, in the pumps, as I did clean them out on lunch, but basically you'd hit the town hall, and because it does not give you a shield, it actually punishes you for having your town hall out. Now, the big significance of that is that it's going to be very hard to find decent bases to raid unless you're dealing with underdeveloped bases. And when you're dealing with town hall 10s and 11s, you're probably not going to see that unless you're all the way down in Silver 1 or even Silver 3 now. You might even have to go to Bronze League to find that. You might have to just trophy yourself down, and then you might actually see the bases that people can just demolish. So on that note, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how everything plays out. Now, the laboratory is upgraded. I believe it was 7 million elixir for that. There is one significant troop that is worth mentioning. There's 2 of them, actually. There are now level 3 witches. So you can get 10 skeletons from a witch. And the trading cost, I believe, is 450 dark elixir. The hit points actually get a little jump. I believe it's about 125. And damage per second gets a mild increase, probably about 35 damage a second. And the skeletons stay the same. Also, with minions, there is now a brand new level 7 minion. So you can actually get, I think, like 58 damage and 80-something health. But as we know, the defenses basically on these smaller troops, like, for example, level 8 Teslas will fry any level archer, whereas a level 6 Tesla will fry a level 5 archer, etc., etc. And Splash also works the same way, where you need level 8 mortars and wizard towers, even though wizard towers do go to rank 9. And we're going to quickly show off a wizard tower right now. And here's what the level 9 wizard tower looks like. 56 damage per second, and 1,150 health. Now, one other important change that they made is with the Town Hall. So as you see, there is 2 million storage capacity within the Town Hall and 20,000 Dark Elixir you can raid from the Town Hall. Now, there is a cap of how much Elixir and Dark Elixir you can raid. At Town Hall 11 on a Town Hall 10, I believe it's 64,000 to actually raid from a Town Hall 10. Now, I don't know what the actual amount is, but I know that with the loot that you can actually get, for example, a Town Hall 10, when you're at Town Hall 11, is 472,000. I think at the Town Hall 11 was like 677,000. And as we know, some Town Hall 10s can get well over the 600,000 mark. As you see, 489,000. So it's probably about a 25 to 30% penalty for hitting Town Hall 10s when you're Town Hall 11. And unfortunately, there aren't going to be a lot of Town Hall 11s unless you're in the top clan. And the Town Hall 9s actually get the 50% because it's 2 Town Hall levels below. And at 3 Town Hall levels, basically you're only getting about 1/4 of the loot, and that's if you're lucky. So 95,400 from a Town Hall 8 and all the way down to 7, you're probably getting like 2%, 14,000 golden elixir. So if you have to bully number 20, you can forget about getting any loot. Now, as far as when to upgrade to Town Hall 11, I do have to admit that I did upgrade a little bit early, but in this stage of the game where nobody's really attacking you unless you have your Town Hall out, you're probably safe for the next few weeks to upgrade stuff. And of course, you can always trophy down and try to pick off bases or get some Town Halls and get some free loot. So, did I rush to Town Hall 11? Yeah, I'd say so. But I wanted to show off the brand new hero along with the other things that you can get from it. So if you like this video showing off Town Hall 11, the Grand Warden, and the Eagle Artillery and what they do, as well as the level 9 Wizard Tower, the level 7 minions, and level 3 witches, and the 5 new defenses you get at Town Hall 11 are a cannon, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, a 4th crossbow, and an Eagle Artillery. So if you like this video, please give it a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Clash of Clans videos in my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!